Hello and welcome back to my table, where sometimes you have to just roll with it.
You're fine.
Okay, so if there are no more technical glitches, we can continue with initiative order. And despite all that time that I was missing, gotta,
You at least cut off at a really good spot.
yeah, where it's
Commercial
like,
break.
hey, we're about to go into battle, let's stop working for a second. Okay, so Aaron is up first.
Right. Um.
Slap that right
Would I
there.
have any idea what these things are?
Well, they just grew from spores that fell off a tree, so with a nature check you could try and figure it out. Actually, I'll give you
Oh,
advantage on that check because you would have background knowledge a little bit on this.
oh boy. That does not make me happy. Oh
Oh,
Yeah, these are myconids.
no. Okay. What do I know about myconids, DM?
They are in Underdark race, that's why you got advantage.
Oh boy! They're on the surface from this tree. Alright, so like I said, what would I know about myconids aside from their, where they're from?
Well,
What do they do?
let me pull up their sheet real quick.
That's, that's not a good sign.
You would know that they don't see with their eyes and can basically see you as long as you're within 30 feet of them. And they have various immunities to
still there?
certain conditions.
Alright, we're good. I'm here.
good to know that you left.
Sorry.
Okay, so you can continue your turn as you were.
Oh, I mean, are you just gonna tell me after the fact? 'Cause that's chill.
Oh, I was just telling you. Apparently, it didn't go through.
Oh, I heard like certain conditions, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's immune to a few conditions as well as they don't perceive things as we do. They don't have eyes. So,
The iCarly meme. Interesting.
yeah. But they can see in other ways.
Okay,
Heat
Well.
sensors.
let's test that out, I suppose, and
That's the wrong character sheet. That's the one I wanted.
actually, let's do it this way. All right, let's test to see if you're gonna be distracted by this one. The DM, like, I believe. Can't do it here. I can. From like right here, I'm going to throw a fireball and see if they believe that we are not in the direction that we are in. Because
Surprise!
get help
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
what?
Nature.
Yeah, I just rolled that to see
Yeah.
what the hell
Nature
these things are.
The fact that you have a plus 10 in nature, I think, was the thing he was commenting on.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a
That's all
second.
my ints because lore wizard. I love being a lore wizard. Alright.
That scares
We're
me.
gonna. It should. I'll max this
Oh.
again. That's
Ouch.
genius.
Did you get all? Of them?
Yeah, I can. Cause that hurts. I was gonna. I want to see if they start scrambling to the northwest.
Okay, my roommate needed something. I missed everything you just said.
I threw a fireball. I have the ruler showing where I want it to basically center from and attack them. And I, looking at the damage, decided to maximize it with the channel divinity. So,
Well.
because like 19 is that's a sad time.
I'm gonna go ahead and just give this to you.
Oh,
They
Okay.
don't even need to roll the dex save. Even halved, they're still all dead.
free
Well, that
XP.
works.
Hey, look, it also has the benefit of burning down whatever the hell this.
Yeah,
Does
now
that
we
give
have
me
a
any better
giant.
context to this tree? Now that I know
I-
what
I-
the-
Oh,
have
you
a
mean the
feeling
tree
we're gonna
that's
pick,
now even more on fire?
Yeah. Well, the one that I did see it before it was on fire, but does that give me more context to it? Because good, I want it to burn.
So, you know the funny thing about it when we come back is like, yeah, well, there was a mission for us to deal with this deadly tree that's there, but it seems like a group of adventurers already set it on fire. So
So yeah, we just got 400 incredibly easy XP.
Really had that in then. I'm just like, I think 19's very low. Let me just maximize it. Hank gets thrown up in the air like, nah,
Had they failed the save, the 19 would have killed them too.
Okay. Well, I don't know what these are because I actually have never fought Myconid.
These are actually
Alrighty.
incredibly nerfed versions of Myconids.
Okay.
So,
You were saying, Kai?
No, it's just he just gets up, like cracks his knuckles and goes poof. He just points over and just this fireball just incinerates them, and I was like, "Alrighty, let's go."
Yeah, like I sit back down, like I think that's more than dealt with, given the tree is about to turn to ash any minute now.
Yeah, that works. Val is not complaining.
fastest
Yeah,
combat this campaign.
Hey,
Literally one turn.
I think that's a first for everything.
Alright.
Well, at least
So,
the melee
let's get
classes
going.
are capable of any combat we get into in one hit in one turn if they really need to. Do I like showing off that much? Not so much.
I thought they were gonna take the hit, I'm sorry.
I ain't complaining, man. Like,
So are we gonna do anything?
Player.
Are we gonna do anything about this giant pyre we just created, or are we just moving along?
it'll just burn out. Is it surrounded by anything else? Is it dry grass? Is it like?
Well, that's what I asked, and I never got an answer of,
Yeah,
does
it's
it look like a good spread?
It's a big barren field, so
It'll
Then-
be fine.
Yeah, that it's just gonna get extinguished by normal air.
okay, moving on then.
At least it would look like a giant burning bush. Maybe someone make up a religion around it. No one knows.
I'm just kind of like, you know what?
Bad religion
Because
fun.
You did mention that those are underdog thingies. Does Musket see anything? I'll have her make a perception.
It's not
Like, does it look
necessary.
like I have a cave or anything under it?
No, they're basically just surviving off the nutrients of that lone tree.
Okay.
It's kind of like a symbiotic thing where they were feeding off the tree and their dark
that
energy
explains
was.
why Aaron burnt it to hell and back.
Yeah. Just a dead nutrient deprived tree. So yeah, we
Alright.
continue along though. Why the hell did it duplicate that map?
Uh-oh.
The map got duplicated.
No, one of the maps in
yeah.
my setup did. We eventually decide to break off, make camp for the night. In a small clearing. As we go through a slightly forested area.
I love how. Okay, Aaron, you're all the way over there. Good.
Right? I mean, they did with the rest. Like, he's a tribal man. Jesus. Is it because he's the only male of the group DM?
Yes.
Wow.
I feel like he would, out of respect, sleep a little bit away from the women, you know?
If it was like an eyebrow raise, he'd do it. But if it wasn't, I mean, again, tribal nature, he wouldn't really care. It's just if they
Yeah.
care.
He's used to people walking around half naked all the time. no one is missing health.
I know. I can't I don't like reading in my thing. So.
Yeah.
You're
Reference.
telling me
because
I've got like a 3-page long character sheet.
Well, because Erebus will be with us, just for all intents and purposes, because he shouldn't be relevant in any combat. He's going to be tagging along with Snelly in the AFK zone. Musket's the one that's actually relevant to my combat.
Yeah. He's the one you use for all your help actions and shit.
Look, is she useful?
And I
At
think
least
that,
I'm not doing the shenanigans where it's like, hey, I will help, and then fly by, goodbye. Just so cheap. Oh my god.
let me just crumple up this piece of paper.
God damn it. I feel so bad 'cause I'm like, you had so much planned. I'm like, oh, I don't know what you planned, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's just things I'm planning for Cal's level up. Because I plan on taking another level of Paladin, which means I get a feat or stat boost.
Hey, no problem.
Well, planning out what feat I want to get, you know? Because don't really need the stats right now. But anyway, we settle into bed for the night. Gets a couple hours into the night where everybody's sleeping soundly and Cal's doing his sentry thing.
Okay, sorry about that.
Make an arbitrary check to beat, and that is lower than Cal's passive. So Cal detects some movement off in the woods in the surrounding area. And let's see who he decides to tell about it. He's going to wake up Nala. And get her
So Bear Drawn is not
prepared.
gonna help.
She kind of groggily gets up, like, huh? What? What's up?
I'm detecting some dangerous things moving around us in the woods right now.
And she like tries to like wake up, like, all right, how many?
Can't
You know,
quite tell.
I would love to say it, like have it where my character somehow moved from her sleeping bag to your sleeping bag.
Aren't you still
I mean,
carrying an egg
possible.
around?
No,
No,
we
I
left
you
it
leave
behind.
that? No,
We
I
left
must
it
have
with,
missed that when I was, you know,
Caroline.
dead.
Yeah. She's gonna like rub her eyes, like, great, good times. Okay. You go wake up Aaron, and I'll wake up the others.
I
And
don't
then she's
think we
gonna get
have
her
quite
sword
enough
and shield
time for
and, like-
that.
Uh-oh.
Is this... I don't know if... Did you guys whisper any of this? Because Aaron wouldn't be able to hear it, but Musket might.
Well, does Musket have that perception now? Is she asleep? What?
She can negate the disadvantage. So, I mean...
But would Musket just like
When
walk
Yeah,
up
that'll
to you
definitely
and
make the
smack
save.
you?
Musket just looks at the two of them that are like acting all super hush because something's going on. Just kind of pause at Aaron. He doesn't understand what's going on because he has not been told. She does not speak. But yeah.
Remind me, what kind of armor does Nala wear?
If we're going to be honest, she's probably not wearing it.
Yeah, let's say she's not wearing it because I think she wears heavy armor normally, which you can't sleep in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Let me
probably
double
am
check
wearing
here.
the other armor.
I can't remember
chainmail's
if you ever.
heavy, right?
Uh,
There's chain
Yes.
shirt and chain mail, and I think I went with chain. Yeah.
For this, I'll have to say that Aaron's wearing his leather because he probably wears his leather under his actual big plate that he's got now. Because Jesus, he's not gonna wear that to sleep. Hell no.
If she's not wearing her armor, she does have her sword and shield nearby, but
chainmail is heavy armor.
yeah, so she would have taken that off. But she would have her sword and shield nearby, but as she's waking her up, she would have reached over for it, so I don't think that she would have picked it up at that moment if something's being shot at her. So Dex is 10 plus, the AC is 10 plus
10
Dex,
plus
mod,
dex.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, she is 11 right now.
Oh.
Really? You only have a 1 modifier in dexterity?
You
Jesus,
know,
strength build, am
I'm
I?
a strength build. Leave me alone.
Sorry, I forget sometimes I'm a dex build.
Yeah.
Despite being the biggest and strongest looking character, I only have a +2 to it. Just get advantage for being bigger than most shit.
Yeah.
Cal's gonna get big in his attempt to be intimidating.
Arm
And burn
get up,
something
not knowing
he's
what's
yet to
possible.
use.
But she has,
One of his channel divinities.
Oh.
she will have 11 plus 2 is 13 when she picks up the shield. If he has time to get big size, she has a time to pick up a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically what I'm doing.
Did you guys wake me up or I'm still passed out?
We need to.
Oh, I don't know. He said we didn't have time for that, so
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what the speed of everything is.
Yeah, we don't quite have enough time to wake everybody up right now. That was the wrong sheet.
Arn doesn't know what's going on, he just knows people are getting battle ready, so he's like, alright, stands and picks up shield, because here we go.
Curling up
Lucky
in a
he
ball.
had cat ears.
I'm currently curled up in a ball.
Nala would
kinda saved
wake
it
her
a
up.
bit.
Do you
If we
like
have time.
do you kick my sleeping bag or
Mm,
Wisdom.
she would shake you.
what? Oh. What was that for?
Get up. You might have
Okay.
company.
So, a good deal of these guys are now terrified of Cal.
There's one guy that's like, it's nothing, come on, he's big and metal, what's squish you guys freaking
You
out
say
about?
guy, I rolled these as groups.
Ah. Ooh.
Oh. Good times.
Murray would just stand up, does that big yawn showing off all my mites, and then look up the sky. He's like, wait, what? It's not even morning. Are we getting up?
And
Because
these
we
are
have
what
company.
remain as their terrified companions begin to sprint off into the forest. This was Cal's channel divinity conquering presence.
Oh man.
On a failed
Oh.
save, they become frightened of me for a minute.
Nice. Hey, that's a minute for them to get the hell away from us.
And everyone else is ready for battle. They weren't
Mhm.
planning on ambushing us in their sleep, weren't counting on someone being constantly vigilant.
Oh shit. I'm ready to go.
She's ready to go.
Except
Cal is
for
readier to go.
Oh my god.
That's a
Cal. Fuck off,
19.
Cal.
Well, you rolled the nat 20, so you automatically go first anyway.
Oh, is that how it's done?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I rolled with the orange token, but it says musket, and it's appropriate for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, roll in remaining groups.
Ow! Ow! Fuck my leg.
Oh, by the way, this fire's putting out 20 feet of dim light for sake of that.
Yeah, it's like right around there.
A
Not
dim
bad.
light?
Dim light, yes.
Okay, well, I can't see any of these guys then.
Yeah. Neither can Cal at the moment.
Hey, Nala, aim that way.
The only one I can actually see them, and I'm one of the farthest people away. It's just a mean long gun.
I point to the direction. It's like, you know, we can see you pointing over that way.
Oh, they are well aware.
What race are these people?
Jesus. fuck? Fastest one gets a fucking lowest roll out of all of them.
Oh my god. Well, what race are these peoples, like, as they're coming out of the bushes?
Various humanoid races.
Oh boy.
And people who can see in the dark. Give me perception checks.
Deception?
Yup. You still got your advantage thing ticked, by the way.
Oh,
Or
sorry.
must get, oh. Right.
That would be a 13, right?
And you're still rolling as musket for whatever reason.
It's because I still have, you see my, oh, you don't have my avatar up. Everyone that can see the avatars that we're using, it's currently on musket, so it's gonna do a /me RP bit. Never mind.
Okay,
yeah,
but both Musket and Aran can see that all these various people of multiple genders are all naked. And they're covered in tattoo-like markings on their body.
Can I make a history?
Put some fucking
given
clothes
that
on, for
we're,
fuck's sake!
Yes,
just
you
hear me
can
like-
give me a history check to try and figure out what that's about.
Yeah,
damn it.
Maria just looks at you, looks at him and is like, "Oh God, please put some clothes on, you dumb fucks."
Right.
So this is where Suki and Thorns come from. Got it.
Oh my god. Alright.
So can I roll for history as well? Because
I don't think you
You
can
can,
see
but I don't. Yeah, I think your dark vision doesn't go far
No,
enough.
no,
And you don't get the
I can
history
do
I
it.
anyway.
can see those three.
But yeah.
She can see farther than I can. She's got superior, I think.
Well, I was gonna
I
give
have dark-
I was gonna give R an advantage on this one, but not getting much better than a 29 unless you crit. So.
Yeah. If it already meets the DC, I'm good.
But yeah, well, it's a 29. What
Yeah.
not it gonna meet the DC of?
Some kind of godly magic.
But yeah, you recognize this as a tribal custom where they count their kills on their bodies. And some of these guys have quite a few of those markings.
Any of these guys associated from back home, or are these just nearby tribal people?
Seems to be nearby tribal folk.
Of course it is. Okay.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to start killing some fools.
Iron just kind of has like that unamused face because he was woken up from sleep for this. And it's just like,
There we go. Manual change.
here we go.
Okay. Well, Nala has no idea what's going on, so she's gonna shed some light on and
Throw out that
activate.
gem of brightness, I'm assuming.
Yep. And so I think that's 30 feet of bright light. So she sees all. She's like, oh, fucking.
Yeah.
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 She's like, oh.
Yeah.
I
Even with
forgot.
the dim light, I think you could still see most of the ones on the far side from you.
You said 20 feet dim light, so.
Yeah, but doesn't your
No,
gem
you
of
have
brightness
30,
also
30.
have dim?
Gem of brightness has bright then dim. So hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So it's
30-30.
30-30.
It's always double the standard bright amount.
Yeah. Yep. It sheds a bright light for 30 feet and then dim light for additional 30. Okay, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think you can see just about
She's like,
everybody.
She's like, what's going on? And she turns
you
on
can
the
see
light and
everyone.
sees all the naked guys. And,
I specifically said they weren't all just men.
well, you know what I mean. All the naked people. Excuse me. Sorry. And she's like, she kind of is like taken aback, like, oh, okay. This is something to wake up to. But she,
Yeah, it's supposed to be a sausage fest.
not all of it. Let me think. Let me see if there's anything I can do. She just backs up a little bit. Kind of just getting ready to protect Snelly with Cal next to her. And it takes an action to start to use the gem of brightness, so
Yeah.
She's gonna get ready for them to come to her.
On to Cal.
Now Cal can see too.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. You
Doesn't
can
have
see
to
all
use
that.
his lantern. Did Aaron relay the information he learned about these people to anybody, or?
He would've. Like, sorry. Whenever he figures something out, he'll relay it, but after relaying it, or enjoying it really, he just looks unamused because woken up for this bullshit.
Yeah, okay, with that information, we'll make a perception check. Nah, it's just... Basically, he's looking for who has the most. Because that's the biggest challenge to him right now.
That's a mood. I mean, given all the bright light, you could probably still find them. Unless they're hiding it.
Well, it's just like markings all over their body. The more markings they have, the more people they've killed.
Yeah.
So, it's not too hard to figure out.
Kobolds have a range of 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, sitting right in the middle of the circle, you can still see everybody.
Yeah, I thought you had 120.
Yeah, you can see any of these guys from where you are.
Yeah, we're all from up there.
But yeah, figuring that out, he's going to actually draw his bow first. Because he never uses the bow. He's going to take a shot at this guy up here. Which will miss. And notches another arrow, takes another shot, which will also miss.
This is why you don't use the bow.
He's a +8 to hit with it.
15 missed.
Yeah.
Means they're very dexterous people, since they don't wear anything.
Okay. This group over here to the left is going to move up. Need a ruler. They're all going to get right up the cow.
Yeah, he's the biggest thing there.
Also the only one within range. And just like a pack of kobolds, these things get advantage when they have allies near them.
They have pack tactics.
Yep. Unfortunately, they all can't hit shit with
Holy
a spear.
Oh boy.
Out of curiosity, since I'm a kobold, would I get pack tactics?
You
No.
have it.
I'm gonna say that's a thing you have.
I'm pretty sure you not only have that, you should have superior dark vision, man.
I don't know. I haven't gone over her character sheet in a while.
I'll look it up and send it to you, Maria.
Okay.
It's never really been concerned since, you know, you're a caster.
Yeah.
And the times you don't usually go up and
Poke shit.
Yeah, you do.
Now I gotta pull up another character sheet because these guys are all
Beardron,
surrounding
no!
Beardron.
Oh my god. I think we linked the same thing.
This is literally
we
the
did.
first time I've looked at Beardron's character sheet since he got made. I do not have
Wait.
nearly enough screen.
Hold on. I take umbrage with something on this race statistics. It has sunlight sensitivity, but doesn't grant the race 120. Alright, listen here, Wizards of the Coast. Drow get that thing because the penalty is kind of brutal. What do you mean?
And
My
fortunately,
character's like
Beardron doesn't get hit by any of those either.
watch them crit on Nala. Watch
Oh
this.
my god.
My character's 22 years old, and she left the hive around 19 or 17. Yeah, probably 19. So she doesn't have sense sensitivity
my
anymore.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's part of the
Well-
backstory that she left young enough where she could have developed an aversion to being averted to sunlight. I worded that
Okay.
stupidly, but you get the idea.
Hey, it checks out because not having sunlight sensitivity. All right.
Above the table, Cal's main contact is a drow who also has the same similar thing. She left the Underdark when she was a baby, so she never got the sunlight aversion.
Oh.
So, Ars, because he's like unamused as hell, just gonna kind of look at this group of people and doing it with thunder damage because I don't want to burn the nearby foliage. I'm gonna send a really strong blast of wind at them.
A blast
check
of wind,
something.
wouldn't that be force then?
I've always played up thunder kind of like wind since. I mean, the closest thing to wind damage we have is bludgeoning, which, I mean,
I've
Destroy.
always rolled
What, you don't
thunder
wanna
as
call
being
it
a
a small
sound
forest fire?
wave.
wait, what happened? Sorry.
I've always rolled thunder as being like a sound wave.
Oh. I mean, that's kind of why I would think it's wind, because when you break the sound barrier, it makes a big burst of wind too. But
Fair
I can see
enough.
the argument. I mean, in either case, he doesn't want to burn the environment, so he's going to do one of those. And with the lightning, let me see, does lightning bolt ping the actual? Yes, it does. So a 100-foot line straight up, because
Okay, so Dex saves away.
Yep. Let's see if I have to maximize this today. I will not. I will take that.
Damn.
And what was the save they had to make? I think it's at 15 or 16 for you.
15. So the first
Yeah.
one, ironically, makes.
Yeah. Okay. Tally up damage here. Well, no one's dead, but
I
a
hope
lot
they
of people are
hurting.
slightly bleeding from orifices.
You know what? Unless it's probably gonna go.
Also, you
over
know
here.
how you weren't trying to set shit on fire? You didn't read all the way through your spell, did you?
I mean, I don't see how wind can ignite, Mike. Are you gonna be a stickler?
No, just being an asshole.
Okay, I was gonna say, give me an argument as to how when wind puts out fire. Oh my god.
No, it grabs some of the campfire and then.
Yeah, there you go.
If I shot through it, maybe. If I didn't
Oh,
put
bullshit
it
on that.
out.
That fire isn't even strong enough to give strong enough light.
Right? And then it probably got put out, if anything. We're gonna be really down to the mechanics.
Well, it gives out the same amount of light as a torch, so...
Alright. So
I
there's
thought torch was regular bright light.
I think it's bright light for 20, dim for 20, but semantics.
probably. Musket's going to stay behind people because no want to get hurt, and it's basically going to occupy some of Cal's space. I can't really do that because she's not to front. Can you set Musket to front with the right click?
Thought she
Mike?
was.
You might have done it on one of them,
Okay.
man.
Is there a Kenku in this
Oh, there she goes.
group here?
She's going to provide the
Possibly.
help action to Nala for her first attack, and then kind of retreat to Cal because no want to be hurt, please.
And
Aaron's
Cal's
gonna go
shoulder's
over-
slightly more out of reach now.
Right. And alright, just with a glance, does this guy look like he has a lot of marks, or this person? I don't know if it's
Well,
male
he
or
was the
female.
one that actually made the save, so he's less bleeding from every orifice than everybody.
That don't matter to me. I'm asking how many marks he got, because I want to see if I smack him with the warhammer or longsword.
Well, let me roll an arbitrary roll.
Alright.
He's got quite a few. Oh.
quite a few, but not a lot. No, he gets the swords. Oh, where
Well,
is
by
he?
quite a few, I mean upwards of 20.
Alright, he gets the warhammer. He's earned it.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ignore the 11. Well, I guess you can keep the 11 if you ignore the other thunder damage, but I have a new system for this, so you should just roll the damage like this. There we go. It works.
Yay, my macros.
Effort I put in for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to clean up his character sheet a little and then make it twice as long. You should see my character sheet. I have like fucking 3 different sections that are just modifiers for my attacks and shit.
Oh my god.
I have 5 different modifiers just for my AC.
I feel so sorry for you. Alright, so I mean, I don't know
Makes
if I'm
it
doing
easy.
the 11 or the
I press a button and it's like, boop, now it's counting my shield. Boop, now it's counting Shield of Faith. Boop, now it's counting Veiled Shield.
Fancy.
After doing that, he'll
Low
do
key, I could get upwards of 30
Actually,
AC
what's in
in
there?
one turn if I'm being
You see here, you
attacked.
can give Cal advantage.
Yeah, that's why I would. Well, I'm already providing him advantage because he's big enough.
Anyway, I wasn't paying attention, I gotta do math.
If you're doing the first damage roll that was made, it's 25 together. If we're doing the macro alone, it's 18 together. It's up to you, because I need to remove that now. But I'm going to stay here to provide Cal the advantage
Ugh.
since I cut through the...
It will just barely not kill him.
Oh my god. Don't tempt me to send Musket to scratch his face. And,
Unless say that takes an action.
that takes Musket's action, which he already used to help, so... I already said it, you're right. Alright, but yeah, no, set up Cal to get the last hit, and, yeah, enough right there, because giving Cal the advantage he needs.
Yeah.
Let me clean up the macros.
Okay, this guy up here is making his way over to Cal for another spear attack. That will come nowhere near Cal's AC. And we're around to Maria's as soon as it wants to roll. Maria.
I'm up.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, you're still asleep as I recall.
No, you woke me
I
up.
woke her up.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, that giant thunderous burst of wind definitely did.
To move here, and then I'm gonna use what is this? Let me see something. Trying to see if vicious mockery is a bonus action.
I believe it is.
Okay. All right. So
I
first
think
I
you
will
can also
use
use it
my-
as a reaction too.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Use this my crossbow and hit this guy.
That'll hit.
A 22 hit,
Yeah.
2 pierce
2
damage,
damage.
and then use tunk. Like, fuck is that?
Well, it doesn't
and
tunk. He's not wearing any clothes.
Oh man.
So that means
that's gonna
flesh.
hurt. Aim for the crotch.
You didn't ask what gender that person was, so.
You hear a bone.
Well, I'd hope so. There's only 206 of them.
All right. And vicious mockery.
I assume on the
5.
same guy.
Yeah.
Come on, let me scroll. That's a wisdom save. Which he will make.
Boo.
I believe Vicious Mockery is either hit or miss with the damage, right?
Yeah.
It's saber suck, yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a half of that.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
He
Oh, so-
really
wait,
wakes
wait,
up.
wait, wait.
Boy, you fugly.
Can I throw down inspiration on someone?
Did you use your bonus action?
Use
Oh,
the
yeah.
bonus action for Vicious Mockery.
Alright, maybe next time. Alright. Alright, moving on.
Okie doke. Last guy's turn. He's gonna charge in full heal and swing a greatsword at Cal, which will also miss. We get the second one, which will hit, and Cal does not have AC boosters currently active. Dodge that one. So this is gonna hurt a little bit.
I'm gonna say, I just imagine these guys keep. Why can't we hit him?
And he's just like, let me show you how this works.
Let me show you how it's done, kid.
10 slashing.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, guys.
And it's the end of his turn. Back around to Nala.
Let's see. Cool. Hitting at that one.
Okay, the one that just ran up, I assume. So I didn't see the
Mhm.
ping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you did. One. Ooh.
Well, let's roll that percentile. Oh,
The first attack had advantage. That's good.
yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, thank God.
You're welcome.
Whoopsies. Okay.
I just look back at the roll chat. I'm like, hold on a second. We
Okay,
save
so
you
this-
real fast.
Okay.
This is the second
So now
one.
that it does have advantage that I forgot about too, it still misses.
Misses, but it's not an L.
It's just not
Oh,
a
second
16 on a
here.
D100. And a 9 will also miss.
All right. Fun times. Here we go.
Is that all you're doing, or?
That's all I can do. What do you mean? I don't have any fancy dancy bullshit you guys have.
Now hold on a second. Looks at Battle Master now.
Okay, he just got hit by that big blow there. So now Cal's gonna change up his strategy. And he's gonna call out to Mozo and have it use one of its new tricks. You watch as Mozo slips up Cal's torso, down his arm, and then change form into a shield. Yeah, the wording
Okay.
of mimics is very
That's pretty
particular.
cool.
When it has an object, it is an exact duplicate of that object in every way. Rules is written.
And is it sticky?
Yep.
Probably.
Oh
So,
boy.
Arguably better if you know how to use it.
So Cal just got a little bump to his AC. And now has a sticky best friend attached to his arm. So let's,
That is the most clever use of a mimic I've ever seen, like 10 out of 10.
he's got 2 other forms.
Oh boy.
I
Does he
came
have,
up with- I
armor
came up
form?
with a bunch of shit to make this fucking hilarious. That's why one of his things for his days off was he spent a day and a half teaching Mozo how to turn into a bunch of different shit and training
I would
it
like to see a
take
little
commands.
comic of that. Like, okay, Mozo, turn into this. And Mozo just stares at him
Just
like,
sitting there with a bunch of flashcards. Just walking through the market, having Mozo turn into everything at every stall.
People running the stalls are like, none neither. Guard! And the guard's like, he's not doing nothing wrong.
Okay, swing that Dreamweaver one-handed.
I can just imagine
at,
him turning
this
into a suit
guy.
of armor.
That'll hit for 18. And he'll swing it again, which will also hit for another 16, so 34 in total. As he hacks into this dude, potentially destroying some of his markings.
Ooh.
And now that it is the end of Cal's turn, he's going to use one of his actions. The guy that Cal just hit. Nala, make me a wisdom save.
Goody.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah,
You
sounds
are,
about right.
yeah, you are now frightened of this person.
Good times.
Don't mean you need to run, but it means that it's disadvantaged and can't get closer to the source of your fear.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Works the same way as your dragons. Okay, these three guys on Cal's left are up. As soon as the one lets me scroll here. And none of those will hit Cal now that he's equipped up with the damn shield. That 22 would have hit me. Okay. Gotta
The
keep
guy
him-
at the bottom just got smacked in the back. He's like, this is fine. Goes for Cal again.
Okay. 3 round Beardron are up. Ooh, Beardron's taking a couple hits from this one of them being a crit. I'll roll the regular one first. The 4. And 10 from the crit, so he's taking 14 points damage. First time Beardron's taken damage, whole campaign.
Really?
Yep.
Ooh. Yo, so now he's gonna be mad again?
Well, unlike Cal, if Beardron goes down, she can just spend 8 hours repairing him, or if he's completely destroyed, it takes much, much longer.
Well, we can't have him go down, or Cal's gonna be our fucking wagon puller.
Okay, back around to Aaron.
It's not the best use of my action, but how dareth he? Musket's going to use her reaction to be the conduit of this touch spell, and Aaron is going to use this on Nala.
Isn't Musket still on Gal's shoulder?
I mean, like I said, she's gonna fly down a little bit and be the conduit for it. You can
Okay.
telepathically ask her to do it.
What's your spellcasting mod?
Spellcasting mod is 15. It doesn't have any,
Heroism does temporary HP.
Right, okay. I actually only use this thing for frightened conditions, so I keep forgetting that. Get temp HP now. Get him.
How much? Is what I was asking.
4, sorry.
So you get 4
Whee!
temp HP and you're no longer frightened.
Yay, thank you.
Musket will also provide that help before popping right back up to Cal's shoulder, like, "Wheep." I imagine Musket sticks her tongue out at the guy who did the effect, just to spite him, and goes back up where they can't reach her. Probably like on Cal's head, just so they really can't reach her. And bonus action, try and finish off the one I started whacking at. I was using the Warhammer, right?
Yes.
Oop.
That'll hit. That'll kill. You flatten this guy into a bit of gooey pulp.
I don't know. Where can I move to provide it for everyone? I would have to go over there. It doesn't really make much sense, and don't mind that, so, He's probably just going to move up a bit. Can you move or delete the X guy? He's gonna take that spot and be like, you know what? Let's go. That's me.
Okay. On to this guy right here. More spear attack, even with advantage, that doesn't hit. On to Maria. Or actually, before Maria's turn, this guy's can use another of his actions.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This guy out here with legendary actions? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Gonna have to go up there.
Alright, it's my turn.
Yeah, just a second. He's gonna call out to this guy and have that guy roll an attack against Darren, which will definitely not hit.
No
Okay,
chef.
now it's Maria's turn.
Okay.
But yeah, it got an advantage on that attack, even if it didn't get the pack tactics advantage.
Ooh, alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picking this guy again with my crossbolt. See how it fits. That probably missed.
Give me a second. It hits.
Oh, sweet. A 4.
Another 4. You're chipping away at this guy's health with your crossbow.
Doesn't Bear John get to attack?
This is true.
Yeah, but
Also,
I never rolled him, Snelly, or Suki into
Also,
combat.
Maria, anytime you make an attack, you have advantage if an ally's within 5 feet. And everyone has an enemy, well, one of us within 5 feet, so you can roll that again to see if they would crit. But, I mean, I'm just letting you know because this is important for later use.
Can
Yeah.
I re-roll and see if I get a crit?
Go for it.
No.
Nah.
Not this time, but, you know, keep in mind for the future. Crits are
Yeah.
good stuff.
Alright, so then I want to...
Especially because you can cast damaging magic that has advantage.
Oh, fuck. I like to give inspiration to our beastie dude,
Could you say Cal?
Cal.
Our beastly guy's standing right next to me.
Yeah. Cal gets it, and that would be my turn.
Okay. On to Nala.
Also, I quickly start playing the song that I posted in videos.
Alright.
Does
Sure.
this guy not go?
Oh, did I miss a turn?
You missed boss man.
Yeah. I accidentally hit skip twice. Also, that is a great song.
I love it song, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
That's
so
one of my
boss
favorite.
guy's turn, because I can't read turn counters. He's gonna take his great sword and swing it at Nala this time.
Wow, surprise. He hits. Wow.
Oh, does he get that because he doesn't have an ally within 5, but... I don't know, it's the boss, he might work differently.
He doesn't have advantage.
No, she has 13
So he
AC.
misses.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's 13 AC. She couldn't put her
Oh,
armor on in
right.
time because she wears heavy armor.
Oh
Hold on real quick. He has 2 attacks, right?
Yup.
What? 20 like takes away the times off your page.
no. Oh, it's happening sometimes? Oh.
What is it doing?
The scroll bar.
Like the little scroll bar that goes down your sheet, it just
Oh.
disappears. I'm like, huh, I didn't want to use that anyway.
Oh, you don't have a separate mouse for your laptop?
Not with me at this moment.
Oh.
Cool. With that first attack, she's going to parry. And
I forget how that works at the moment.
oh shoot. Hold on. Oh, when a creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to expend 1 Sperry die to reduce the damage by the number roll on your Sperry die plus your dex mod, which I didn't read that bottom part. I thought it was an attack. Oof. But hey, I'll take it.
So it still reduces it by what? 8 plus 1? So 9.
Yeah.
So you only take 2 damage. But he gets to
Goody.
make a second attack, which will miss.
Ah. Oh my god.
Okay, now
Look
it's
at that.
Nala's turn.
Alright, so,
he isn't
question,
even
did
out
the
of
first
your
attack
temper
hit?
I
Or-
did
Yes.
hit.
Remember that you don't take the full 11, you take, 7 instead. 10.
No, you
No.
missed the part of
She used parry to
Parry.
reduce it by 9.
Oh, see, that's what I was asking about, if it still hit. Okay, never mind.
oh, it still hits. It
It
just
still
reduces
hits.
the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, half the damage, so that means she
Fucking
take,
finally.
She took 2 damage.
yeah, 2.
Because it's her superiority die plus her dex mod, so reduced by 9.
Yeah, so it's this guy.
Give me a second. Neither of those hit.
Oh my fucking. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Middle finger.
Jesus.
It isn't
Be
crazy,
that way, then.
but 17 misses.
Alrighty. Well, I got nothing to do. It's one trick pony here. Go on.
Okay.
Don't got a mimic. Don't got some pets. Fucking.
Eventually you'll get something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cal's getting annoyed by these peons, so he's gonna attack this guy here. Actually, no, he's gonna go for this top guy, because he took damage already. Gonna try and clear out the ones that are already hurt. And that'll cleave him right in half. Getting hit by a sword is just as big as him. And this one to the left with another swing. Also hits. Also kills. Level the playing field just a little bit. Okay, these guys have worn down their time fighting the robot that isn't fighting back. They're gonna make their way over here, each taking an opportunity attack. Where the hell is Beardron's character sheet? There it is.
Oh,
Well then.
that's a Christmas if I've ever seen one.
Cool. So she's gonna parry the one with the 25.
This is Beardron's attacks opportunity.
Oh shit! Look at you go, boy! I didn't know he could multi-opportunity attack. Go for him.
Yep, he can multi-focus. Mostly because his mace swing is an area.
That's fair.
So he can hit them all as they're running by. But yes, the first and the third guy are getting hit for a chunk of damage, but not enough to really slow them down all too much. As these guys begin to crowd around Nala and Snelly, make some spear attacks. The 16 and the 13 will both hit Nala for 11 total.
I'll take that.
Back around to Aaron.
So the one on the right that's above Cal is the one that's being like the major harasser towards Nala. Just can't get hit for shit.
You can't get
Yeah.
hit.
Alright.
Fair
We
with
put a little
Cal and
icon
Nala.
on him.
Insert the one meme of SpongeBob. Alright, I'm about to head out. know what? He's not proven that he's worth the magic yet, so he does not get it yet. He does have the worth of the Warhammer.
Yeah, that crit will hit.
The normal one doesn't? Oh god.
Oh, the normal one does too. I didn't realize you rolled twice.
Okay.
God damn, that was a low roll for the crit.
Yeah, on the bludgeoning, sadly. It was decently high for the thunder. So, not complaining.
Yeah, you slam this guy a couple times with the Warhammer, just letting off thunderous blows as you do so. Doesn't do quite as much damage to him as you thought it was going to somehow, but it's not that he's resisting it. I'm saying that because you roll low.
Okay, I'm about to say, if this man reminds me of home for a minute, Arn's about to, like, actually take out the big magic. Alright. But that's me, aside from Muskie giving another help towards Nala, because let's get some flanking happening.
Okay, this guy right here, seeing his boss getting hit. He's gonna try and shank Arn. 18's nowhere near AC.
Blocked it with the shield.
On to Maria. On to Maria.
The
Maria
kobold
dead.
is dead.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
sorry.
Gotta pay attention, my dude.
It's alright.
Name is said twice. Here's kobold. Huh?
This guy and... Says he's close to me. I haven't tried this for a
Pull out
while.
your shiv. Yeah, 9 does
Nope.
not hit.
Yeah. And give Nala the inspiration.
Cool.
Okay, on to Boss Boy. He just got pimp smacked in the back. So he's gonna turn around.
Good. This guy.
Give me a second. I didn't realize he had an ability I was unaccounted for.
Awful.
Okay. He's got a thing that happens at the start of his turn.
Okay. Does it have a visual, or is it just background thing?
Background thing.
Okay.
23 towards Aaron. Or
He will shield
yeah.
this.
how about a 27?
Oh my god. You gotta hit through the shield. Alright. Move.
Not often you see that happen.
I had my plated window.
For 12
Yeah.
slashing.
And, yeah, I'm fine.
What were you concentrating on?
Heroism.
Oh, yeah, duh. I forgot that got cast, to be honest. On to Nala.
Okay, these mooks coming over. She's like, don't really want to deal with you guys.
I'm tired of getting poked. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Right. And you gave me advantage on the first roll, right?
Yep.
Which one got hit really hard by
This
Beardron?
guy.
Uh,
by
Beardron would be the guy to your right.
This one. Alright.
This one? She'll
Yep.
go for him first.
That'll
Fine.
hit.
God damn. Get so annoyed with these rolls.
It's not enough to kill him as you drag your blade across his torso.
Hold on. Hmm. Damn. What do you really want?
You can use a martial dice. Distracting, I believe.
She doesn't want to burn her actions unnecessarily.
Yes, and if this was like the last boss, then yes. But this is not the last boss. This is not. This is just a mook. It's not an ook. Fine. I'll just attack. Finish him off then. Well, attempt to. I mean,
Yeah. That'll hit. That'll finish him off.
fucking bastard.
Anything else?
Nope.
Do I take the easy advantage attack or do I clear out more mooks? Yeah, sake of the party, probably better to clear out the mooks. So he's gonna go for this guy over here again. That'll hit. That'll finish him off. And this guy right here. God damn, I'm rolling high today. Not quite enough to finish him off, but he is heavily wounded. That's all Cal's got. And Aaron, give me a wisdom save.
Alright, sorry, just give me a moment. I was fixing a problem. Sorry, I did a lot of messing with it today. Wisdom?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, you make that save, no problem. Okay. Random Mook's turn. More spears for Nala. Both those will hit. For 6 more damage.
Or 2, unless she's gotten hit before. She gets the 4 temp every refresh of my turn.
No, didn't notice
Oh.
Yeah, I
Should've
always
known that
forget
either.
it gets temp at all.
Well, so I only take 2?
Yeah,
I can do this. Let's go.
6.
Okay, on to Aaron's turn.
Do that for tracking. Alright, I mean, I'm not going to do anything different than I did the last time because... Second one probably doesn't.
Nope. The first one definitely does. For a good chunk of damage.
It's the same damage, but, yeah. Says
Yeah.
longsword, it's Warhammer, but same thing. Alright, musket does the advantage, and... That's me.
On to Maria again. Kobold.
Yep.
Why did it work? Twice.
Because... Just because.
Alright,
Seriously, what are you doing that's so important you're not paying attention?
Yeah.
Sorry, people are talking to me. Sure,
Just to update you since you haven't really been here 100%. Nala's taking some damage, Arn's taking some damage.
you need healing?
I mean, they can
No.
both benefit from it, but not really.
Yeah,
Sure.
Nala's got a continuously small pool of healing that she's getting.
Okay.
Well, I say healing, but it's temp HP that goes away after a while.
Yeah.
You're decent for
Spoon leg healing, but that's not what I used it for.
Okay, let's see. First thing is first. Let's peg this guy. The crossbow.
Advantage,
can.
remember?
Yeah, I have advantage on. Where's my crossbow? Oh, there it is. That was 16.
That'll hit.
30 points of damage. And then give you inspiration.
Yay, all the fighters have inspiration now.
Oh, was I given inspiration?
Yep.
Okay.
If you forgot how that works,
No, I know how it works. It's just I didn't know you meant you as in me.
yeah.
I'm assuming that's everything you got.
Yep.
Boss's turn. Background ability.
Oh, only level 10 is when I get my upgrade. That's annoying.
More great swords for Aaron. Neither of those hit.
Alright.
It's kind of a pain that he doesn't have the pack tactics, even though his whole group does. Even though they're from the same fucking setup.
Wait,
You don't
what?
need no help.
Alright.
On to Nala.
Minute now. There we go. And that's for this one right here. To the right.
Okay. That'll finish him off.
Fucking good.
And the guy right above you ain't looking too good either, so. That'll hit him.
Good.
And
Okay,
that'll
damn it.
finish him off.
Oh, okay.
You only
Cool.
had 2 HP left.
That works.
Okay. Assuming
Now we
you're
get to get this guy's ass.
assuming you're not about to action surge. I guess that's the end of your turn.
I'm going to save it just in case he tries to run.
Okay. On to Cal. Cal's about done with this malarkey. He's going to command Mozo to return to his pouch form. And he's going to return Dreamweaver to its sheath. And then he's going to strike up a low stance, holding on to it. And let's see how well this attack roll goes. See if I need to use additional abilities.
Doesn't it take an action to sheath something?
It's an interaction.
Yeah, we could use the free action. Because I'm not
can
actively pulling out another sword.
Yeah. You're thinking of using an object. Or consumable.
And I'm treating unsheathing as part of the attack. Because it's samurai quick
okay.
strike thing.
That's fair.
But still, 18 on the die.
You're done in my hit. I mean...
I'm just deciding which modifiers I want to apply to this attack. Let's go with those two. As I hit this boy for a big ol' hunk of damage. Dropping the Divine and Thunderous Smites on him.
He has to make a strength save or he's prone too.
Yep.
When Cal's just actually done with his shit.
You know,
He
you should have
fails the save, so he is now prone.
What? Whoa. Too
Well-
bad his turn comes before me.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. At least we can tell this guy, hey, you better surrender.
Well, Cal still
That's
has.
not what's happening.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. You think that Cal and R are both using their best techniques right now? You think they're gonna let this guy live?
Ours is like, these guys are tribal people and they want to go around killing people and marking that shit off. Alright,
Yeah,
you're the problem.
You see the rest of the,
Like, this
the
is
ones
lit-
that didn't, like, you can see the ones that cowered and saw their entire group just get slaughtered. They're like, yeah, let's not.
Yeah,
Like,
the ones
this
that
is-
ran, they probably just came back to see this shit and they're like, let's just stay gone.
Yeah. This is
And,
literally
like,
the
they
first.
come back and there's like, they're all like mounted on the trees and like,
Like, it's literally the first time you've seen Cal use a smite, so what's that tell
Yeah.
you about how he feels about this guy?
I'm
That
just
he still has
upset.
one more attack, which somehow rolls
for
one
it.
better. Like, seriously?
well, at least since they're butt naked.
Why can't I have an ability that crits on a 19, damn it?
Champion fighter, do a 3-dip. We
Were
got
they
it.
using fists, not like daggers or anything?
They're using spears, except for the big guy.
Yeah, big guy's using the big sword.
Well, that's a 21 on the damage.
So the big guy had like no clothes or anything.
For some reason, it changed the coding for my one-handed.
Huh. That's weird.
For some reason, it does that every now and again. But anyway, even after that, what's the add on that? 56 damage. Surprisingly enough, even though those guys... Actually, I had advantage on that attack. Let me roll that.
Yeah.
Ah, wrong button. Okay, now it matters.
Oh, you already rolled the double damage, or you can just double the 21, so...
Yeah.
What do you feel?
And, yeah, this is about to get a little, mental. I'm going to double the 21, so...
You gotta grab
This is all going to Arin's plan, because it's like... It basically smacks him twice upside the back of the head. He turns around. Cal's like...
Yeah, but the thing is, Cal has an ability that triggers when he gets a crit. His, is it
You know,
violent or
I'm happy
forceful?
that I actually left the egg behind.
Yeah.
The
I can
clusterfuck they
immediately
were having.
use my violent jaunt. Since I scored a crit on a medium or smaller creature, I use forceful jaunt without expending any shroud points.
Sure.
Which means he gets a dex save, which he takes a disadvantage because he's still prone. Still roll a 19. So he makes the save. Darn it. Was about to give both you and Aaron a free smack at this guy, but he's apparently incredibly dexterous while laying on his ass. So that's all Cal's got.
God damn it. Alright.
He does the fucking, like, what do you call it? Free dancing. Never mind. I had the word for it. I'll think about it.
Fair enough.
Freestyling. That's it.
Okay.
So, how dead does he look now that he just got knocked on his ass and then it's like crit sword in his arm or some shit?
Cal just cut his HP in half.
Okay. Yeah.
At least from what he was currently at.
The man's lucky. I'm not gonna try and turn him to ash today. Alright.
Those both have advantage, but first one will
I'm
hit,
gonna
second one will
use
miss.
this on the 16, so it does hit. +5.
Yep.
Yep, I just want him done.
Those will both hit then.
Alright. There it is. Boop boop.
Yay math.
I can do it for you.
It's 43.
No. Hang on. Yay math. I already did it.
I'm really good at math. But I just
Very
don't like
same.
doing it when I don't need to. So yeah, you're just slamming away at this dude while he's in the ground, just beating him into the dust. Not quite finished off, surprisingly enough. Almost there, but not
Step to
quite.
the left must get advantage. You know how it is.
Or my turn?
Yes.
Alright.
I can get rid of this character sheet that's slowing me down.
There's
Hit.
a 20 hurt. 7 points of damage.
Or actually, don't. Yeah, you take that at disadvantage because he's on the ground, so that doesn't
Oh.
hit.
It still hits because the second dice is what would have been considered the advantage, but it didn't matter. So, it's disadvantage plus advantage cancel.
Yeah.
Tactic bullshit.
Fun.
Alright.
Hit him for
So,
7 points of damage. Not enough to finish him off, but he's got an arrow in him now.
Vicious Mockery.
Isn't Vicious
Makes the
Mockery an
save.
action?
It's bonus or reaction.
Wait, wait.
Is that, yeah, I believe so.
So he takes half of that, I think?
I don't think vicious be an act. I don't know.
I was about to say, like, fucking Aaron's letting me lie.
Oh, like, wait. Reaction? I think you're thinking of Hellish Rebuke. That's the one that does the react. But,
Oh, let me look in my spells.
yeah, it's because it doesn't have, like, the spell card with it, but it's fine. It saves space on the chat, so.
Oh, no, it does take 1 action.
Yeah, I
you
don't
need to
know
look
any
above that,
cantrips.
where
I'm looking at it right now. It takes 1
There's-
action.
there's 2 cantrips that do bonus. Shalala's one of them, but I don't remember
Oh,
what the other.
right.
Fucking love
I think it's
Shillelagh.
I think it's Shalala and Magic Pebble. What it's called.
Magic Stone.
Magic Stone.
So, yeah.
Both very useful spells, especially if you're running a druid.
Mm-hmm.
Just pick up a stick, suddenly it's a pointy stick. Beat someone to death with stick.
Yeah, you
So-
could do you could use a bardic, or you can heal. I think you have healing word, right?
Shillelagh is one of my favorite spells for
Yeah, I can-
druid,
I can,
actually. There's
um,
cantrip-wise. For a one-shot, I actually made a leprechaun. And his main tool as a weapon was his walking stick, which he would routinely turn into a shillelagh.
Did you?
Yes.
Don't tell me you use gnome as the base for that.
I went halfling.
Oh boy.
Everyone here has inspiration, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, except for you.
I can't use it on myself.
Lore bard you can.
And you are
Yeah.
a lore bard.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was told like several other DMs that I couldn't do it.
It depends on the bard, but the lore,
Okay, so let me explain this. If you're not a lore, do the ego thing. Lore is a guarantee. Yes, you can. It's in
Yeah,
the
I know. I
description of
have
the-
Laurel on those character sheets, and they
No, you
still
need to
told me
ping.
no.
You need to ping your archetype abilities to the next time they tell you no, because it's in your archetype abilities.
or send Aaron after them. Send John after him. He'll get him.
Okay, he'll use half his movement to get off his ass. Let's see if he could make one final lash out against Cal.
-1. -1.
Okay, why didn't that roll? There it is.
Oh shit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss?
Cal's got good AC, man.
Yeah.
Warforged. Pre-nerf.
So yeah, neither of those will hit. Oh no, wait, I no longer have my shield, so the first one did match. For 14
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Oof.
So I did specifically put that away.
Yep, you're dead.
Not even close, not even a half yet.
No. I was talking about the guy who hit you. You're gonna smoke
Thanks for
him.
the pity advantage.
Okay, now it's turn.
Hey, you got advantage from flanking too. Who you talking about?
He's
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, she's not flanking now.
Oh.
It's facing Cal.
Well, he-
Alright, that's flanking.
Oh, I thought we did this kind of flanking where if you're on both sides deal. Okay, never mind. Might be.
Yeah, if you're
Well,
within
I'm essentially-
someone's cone of vision, then you don't get
We're doing
advantage.
facing rules. Oh boy.
Boo. She's gonna drop her shield and then two-hand this shit. First attack.
Well, that's a first. That'll hit.
Well, usually I'm on the fucking defense. It doesn't fucking matter now. But, then she's going to do Stretching Strike just in case her second hit doesn't work. Oh, no, that's really disappointing. Okay. Just wanted to see how that turned out. That didn't turn out as planned. So,
Still have your extra attack.
that
That one'll
misses. And then
miss.
she's going to Action Surge.
First one hits.
Okay. And then she's
another
going
8.
to... She still has Distracting Strike from the first one, so... No, that's all she can do.
Okay, on to Cal.
Cal has advantage.
I was going to take advantage of advantage. You know what, shits and giggles just because I want to see a high number. Cal's gonna use his other channel divinity.
Oh.
Really? That sounds overpowered.
You'd think, but the Oath Conquest gets 2 different channel divinities. This one just makes me hit shit a lot easier.
That
That's
you
a
needed
26, and I actually did need it, so yay.
It's like,
Yeah, that is Guiding Strike. Or Guided Strike, sorry. Use my Channel Divinity to strike with supernatural accuracy. When I make an attack roll, I can use my Channel Divinity to add +10 to the roll. I have to make the choice after I see it, but before the DM says whether or not the attack misses. Since I am the DM, I just added it to the original attack. So I was
Yeah,
using
fair.
it whether or not it hit. For 5 damage. I think I just fucking crit load the damage there. Yep.
Damn.
When you crit so hard, your arm hurts, so you're like, take it a little easier, guys, I'm sorry.
I just imagine this guy just like you just upper punch him into the gut and he just flies up like Team Rocket
Oh,
style.
look at that. Another 26. That's fucking better. Wow, look at that. Crit
At the
failed the
max
fucking
compared to
first.
the min.
Did the min
Holy
and
shit.
followed by the max.
The
Make that
fucking
make
10.
sense. See, that first one doesn't do as much damage as he was expecting, so he just re-grips and swings that bitch again. Cleaves a fucker in half. This guy's dead.
Alright, stepped out of the
Good job.
way just in time to not get blood on him. It's like just fucking blood line to his left.
You know, it's like that thing. It was like you.
Well, it would have been a downward stroke, so it would have splashed across the ground.
No, you cut him so hard that he takes like his legs like move forward, but his body just like slides off.
Yeah, okay, give me a second to calculate XP. And I'll travel us back to the world map.
Alrighty. Hello?
He's calculating XP.
I'm doing math.
Oh, I'm just like, okay, did I lose connection? Shit, it got really quiet.
Sorry, I'm a little on the quiet side. I'm just, I booted up a thing of music while we were fighting this guy. So it was like, you know what? Let's fill in.
Just remind me that
So
music's still
this,
playing.
Yeah, I had my own because it was like I just needed something a little more upbeat, like tone of battle change.
Okay, everyone gets 2,275.
275. All right.
Can you
Two
throw it in
thousand.
chat?
It's
200.
2,275.
Can you throw that in chat so I can throw that in the calculator? Plus.
There we go.
Damn, that's a lot of XP. We're gonna level up. No, like if we keep doing this, we're gonna level up as fast as possible.
We get attacked in the middle of our attempt at sleeping. Yeah, you're totally right.
The only problem is, eventually you start taking exhaustion.
Yeah, 4 more K.
Yeah, I think Cal's really close to checking the chart. Oh, kind of close.
So what did we find off those guys? Like with the
They were
Probably not
naked.
much. You got their weapons if we want them.
They were naked and they had a bunch of spears. That guy had a great sword. So unless you want any of those things,
Add it to my raid.
Hey, if you want it, Arn's not gonna stop you. He just
I can
was
just
more
imagine,
annoyed with the guy than impressed.
I can imagine Hell using the spears as fucking javelin.
or I could just use a javelin as a javelin.
It brings up a good point.
I had a guy in one of my campaigns where he basically created a weapon that just fired spears as like bolts.
Yeah, it's called the ballista. And if you're a big enough character, you can walk around with one.
Yeah, he has one of those.
If Cal was
Nice.
one size bigger, he'd be considered a siege weapon.
I wonder if we could carry one of those.
It would take one spell.
Yeah.
Because if you think of it, would it be kind of cool if
All we gotta
since
do
one of
is just
our guys
enchant it
can-
with permanent reduce, and I can have a ballista as a crossbow.
You know how one of our companions, wait, Snelly is the one that uses the ring that.
Where are we going?
Yeah. Snowspire Cove.
Snowspire?
And we are currently about to walk into the city.
I'm assuming we were going all the way over here to the port to go to the college. I'm confused. Why are we coming here?
Because there's boats.
Yeah.
Wait, why we're going down there? I thought we were going. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were going up there because we're all the way over here.
Yeah, we're going into the actual city. The port is part of the city. It's a big ass city, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but why are we on a? Why are we like the Hexus?
This is just the
That's what
this is just
the
the
city
entrance I decided to take us to, okay?
Oh
You
wait,
get the idea.
this entire area, this mountain is a city.
Yeah, that whole thing is a city.
Basically.
Holy shit! So basically, we can go in here, and then leave out this. This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll make sense when you see
or
the
we
map
could
in
have
10
just gone
seconds.
around the mountain.
Oh, I remember what it is because we're trying to not to go into the city to get someone to get us the boat. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. See,
But,
I thought this was just a huge mountainside with maybe a small, like, something in the middle. But I thought we were heading to the
Who
docks
the
over there with
fuck
an anchor
lives
that
here?
shows that there's docks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to this big ass
there a lot of
city with a
dwarves here?
seaport.
Shit.
So, Art, is there anything you want to say to the party before we get into the city?
Hell, let everyone know on like the way the next morning, more or less how the culture changes in this particular place of the world. Outside of Snowspire Cove, things are a lot more ruled by wide casely considered fair law. Over there, it's mainly dictated by how strong you are and if you can prove yourself when the need arises. There's still proper law, but be careful what you say because you might get challenged to a fight you don't want to be in. And he would explain that that's a decently commonplace thing, depending on what someone's opinion of you is.
If there's no people like have a nose up high, I'm okay.
What?
What did Maria say?
I didn't catch that either.
I don't. If people are not having their nose up high, I'm okay. Okay.
But you're like 3 feet tall. Isn't everyone's nose up high?
to Maria, a lot, if not everyone, would. To everyone else, like Nala, Cal, and Aaron, they respect it.
I'm thinking platinum spoon people. That's
no, there's no like high castle monarchy nobility. Okay. It's dictated by strength and your ability to fight.
It's pretty much a tribal monarchy. You keep what you kill.
It's a very interesting hybrid because you'll look at a tribal like village, no law and everything is based on can you punch it. Normal city, all law. This is a hybrid.
Maria,
it's in the middle.
If you find yourself in a fight, if you go pick a fight, no, it's not helping you. Just give me
Aaron would tell you that we're not you.
Okay, and will Orange share his knowledge of the layout of the city with everybody?
Yeah, we give him a general overview. He probably has a city map because, I mean, there's gonna be some cartographer from home when he lived there. So, yeah.
I have a question. You got family?
Yeah, this is where I'm from.
Can we go visit your family?
I mean, that's what I was thinking as far as who we're gonna get the boat from. Because they can pull the biggest strings to get us the boat as fast as possible.
Cool.
Get rid of that grid for a second. It's kind of annoying.
Oh my god, that grid.
Oh, I would warn Maria specifically. Don't piss off my sister.
Why Maria specifically? Oh wait, never mind. You messaged me.
Why would I piss? How would I? Like, what would your deal be like? Does your sister not a big fan of kobolds, or?
Do it and find out.
She doesn't take well to most traditional bard actions.
Oh.
Flirting might get you beat to
get
death.
into a fight very quickly if you act your normal way around her in particular. Everyone else, that's up to you. Play the Russian roulette.
If you don't want me to flirt with your family, just say so.
If this is an in-character, he would give me the... Say, wouldn't that just be a given since you've got a baby daddy at home?
Yeah, I know, but you guys didn't say to not sleep with it, but of course I was drunk as off my ass, so I already had no choice in the matter.
Well, we figured you would have known better.
Anyway, but still, if you guys don't want me to sleep with your family members, I'll be very, very happy. I won't do it.
Yeah, no.
I think it goes without saying, good luck trying to sleep with Cal's family members.
No, I'm just giving you the friendly warning of particularly the sister because she's the kind of person that doesn't take that kind of shit. It's not a matter of... I mean, he doesn't want you to because it's a given, but like, be extra careful around her. Everyone else, act as you will.
So where in this town is Aaron gonna lead us first?
Honestly,
If you have any questions,
I look up and look at the
tell you what stuff is because you'd have the knowledge of it.
Do it through messaging or just ask?
You can ask out loud and I'll message you.
Okay. I'm curious what Kane's Curiosities is.
By the way, I do have about 30 minutes.
Yeah. I think we're at, like, because now that we're out of city, we're gonna end off soon, so.
You can go meet your family and then get rested. Unless they're gonna just throw us on a boat. Right away.
Probably not. Probably gonna, like, chill for one day since we did a lot of adventuring.
I don't mind, maybe going next to some shops and stuff, looking up what
Yeah.
we can
Do our
maybe
general
buy, see.
shopping with the rest of what we have today, and then go seeing the extended family tomorrow. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if there's an interest in the shops here, we could
There's always an interest in the shops. It's usually the first
Yeah,
thing we do.
you're right.
I'm done. Give me a magical sword. Do we have magical swords here?
I probably is the best place you're gonna get, because we've got some, forget what the under the mountain dwarves are, but those would probably be the one of the three between elves, dwarves, and gnomes we're friendliest with. But yeah.
Yeah,
So,
just
I mean-
read directly into my DM notes, damn it.
Really?
The shop you just asked about is run by a duergar.
Good. I would expect nothing less. So yeah, alright,
Yeah,
you know what?
let's go to a magic shop.
Yeah,
See
he'll
what
take you to Kane's Curiosities, and he's honestly probably a decent bit friendly with the actual guy. He's probably where he got his Warhammer made.
Yeah, you walk in and it's like one of your old friends or something like that that you grew up with. It's like,
I mean, basically.
Okay, so yeah, you walk in the door and you're met with a duergar man who looks fairly battle worn. He's seen a lot of battle in his long ass life.
while
His
we're
name's
walking
Kane, right?
there,
I have to ask.
What now?
DM.
Sorry, I was asking. I mean, if his name is Kane, right? I would expect
Yeah.
something less. Okay.
What
What was the thing?
I was wondering, while we're walking there, can I start doing detect magic in cantrip level?
I mean, if you want to use detect magic, I was not gonna stop. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's your powers.
Yeah, I would like to do it in cantrip level. Not
You mean
cantrip,
ritual? Yeah.
Ritual, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you throw that up. As soon as we walk into the store, you go blind.
Yep, everything's magical.
Yep, they're not fooling. Bruh.
Not bullshitting.
Most things are
Hey.
just mundane items, but he does have a few items under the counter that are kind of specialty type items, more rare shit.
As they walk in, he'll greet Kane and say, "Hey, Kane, how's the shop doing, man?"
Trade's been a little rough this year. Kind of been landlocked a little bit, but
Oh man.
can't argue with the
Shame.
coin.
You just see my head pop up on the desk and looks at him. It's like my head bursting. Eye.
You would know that he closes his shop down to go out in search of the magic items rather than just buying them off other people.
Ah man. Nice.
No fuck. Hello.
Well, hey there, little one. He says, looking slightly down at you. He's
Yeah.
only half a foot taller than you.
So he just has the regular magical items.
I mean, give the DM a moment to decide what's on, what he's got on display. Arn would at least check in, like, if he's got anything interesting. You know, what's the most interesting thing he's got?
Yeah,
Because
the more
I
interesting,
feel like that's a given.
yeah, the
question.
more interesting things are in the case. Right there, it is. Counter. They
I
include.
try to look for a book.
I bet you let me talk for 5 seconds. They include a ring, a pair of bracers, and an oddly shaped short sword that looks like a lightning bolt.
Ooh. What do the bracers do?
I'm not quite sure what they do, but I did win them in a gamble against a monk, so I'm
You're
guessing
cutting
they
out.
were
They
used for
gamble what?
punching in some capacity.
You guys have to identify.
Sorry, you cut out for me. What'd you say? It's a
Uh,
gamble on what?
He won them in a gamble with a monk, so he would guess that they have something to do with how the monk was fighting.
Yeah. Hey, hey, you know, I could approve a couple of these if you want. You know, standard affair. I still know the spell.
Okay, sure.
DM, what do you think would be like a fair, like, because every magic shop person's got like an appraise that they probably pay just a little bit of money to be like, it does this and it works like that. This is the command word deal. Would you say like 10 for like an uncommon, 100 for rare, and you know like that increment for depending on the class of item?
Well, considering I homebrewed all 3 of these items, they don't have a rarity as of yet.
You don't know what to make them yet.
One's made out.
I'll let you decide what Kane gives them as far as after the appraisal work. But yeah, he'll use identify for Ben, figure out what these 3 special items are. Give us
You
all
want
the
them in any specific order?
ring, bracers, and sword, the order you gave them in.
Okay. The ring is a very interesting item that magic users would find interesting if they want to be real creative. It allows you to swap any one letter in the name of a spell for another letter when you're casting it. The name of the new spell must still make sense, and the effect of the spell changes with the new spell name, but it cannot be reused to create the effect of a pre-existing spell. For example, turning mending into sending would not work.
Hey, is that based on charge, or is that just as you want to do it?
It could be used once per long rest. And it also would require attunement.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind. Bracers.
The bracers are the bracers of battering. They can only be equipped by a character that can perform unarmed damage. Pretty much. They are activated by the player when throwing a punch as part of that action, before the DM reveals if it succeeds or not. If the punch hits the target, it deals additional bludgeoning damage, as they are heavily weighted. And the target is knocked back in feet equal to the die roll, rounded up. And the distance gets halved for every size over large. And it has a siege breaker effect also, and can only be used once per long rest. So,
Okay.
it can be used to punch down medium to large sized objects, if need be.
Pretty cool. What about the lightning sword we got over here?
The lightning sword, interesting item. It is possessed by the spirit of the bard who used to wield it.
Oh God.
And I hope she's paying attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
Hey,
I catch where I'm like, wait, what?
yeah, no, I want to know the no, because
Okay.
You
When
you just see face plant into the window, like looking at it. It's like,
when attuned, the sword deals an additional 1d8 lightning damage, and the target must succeed on a con save against the bard's spell DC, or be stunned for the next round. It also additionally grants +2 to charisma checks.
Damn.
So yeah,
I get it.
I'm still going to let you know, and after identifying the 3 items, to kind of look over at Kane and say, so what are you thinking of selling these for each?
You just see the Maria's is like, dibs on the electric sword.
Well, if you got the coin for it.
I was about to say, if you got the coin for it, you're the only one that can use it.
How much for them?
450 for the sword.
400.
450, yes.
Okay, deal.
Boop it into chat.
I'm interested in the ring myself, honestly.
That goes for 400 gold pieces.
He gives like a wide grin and start taking up the gold for it.
Okay, we'll take the bracers, because why the fuck not? Make us punchies even more harder. That'll run him 600 gold. Oh, I got the wrong fucking character sheet open.
I mean, he's gonna kind of, with a smile on his face, say, so, I know you love your weapons, Kane. What do you got that would interest my friend here? As he kind of gestures over to Nala, who's probably still carrying the giant whip and her 2 swords somewhere on her person, so we can see them.
No, she's carrying. She has a great sword, a long sword, and the whip.
Yeah, there you go. Literally the weapon master. So he just got
Can
gestures at you
can
as
you
the
show
app.
down the item for my character sheet?
I think he's gonna make a hand up for it that
Yeah,
we
I
can
am.
see.
Alright.
I'm just
Um,
editing shit and writing shit down.
This ring's
so,
gonna be pretty fun.
do you have, I was wondering, do you have a ring of protection?
He does not.
Oh. Do you have anything that would bring up armor class?
Armor.
Armor, shields.
No, magical. Never mind.
Yeah, no, like magical armor, man.
Yeah.
Like
All his
yeah.
armor is minimum +1.
Alright. Let's see. Is there like such thing as like magical crossbow, hand crossbow?
Yeah. There's also magical ammunition for the
Yeah.
magical crossbow.
Yeah, you can get magical crossbow and you can get magical crossbow bolts that do 1 additional damage.
One additional damage and have a higher chance to hit. Just be careful, don't waste them.
Yeah, they're expensive, but they hit hard. I think there's
Yeah,
also an additional kind of damage. I wrote it down on one of these character sheets because I needed it for somebody. Give me a second to find it. I think it was in the family
Okay.
category.
But yeah, Murray, just give
Right there.
Mike a moment to.
Walloping ammo. It's heavier than regular ammo, and when a creature is hit by it, they must succeed on a DC 10 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
I wonder if Snelly could
She
see
can.
if
You can. Yeah.
Snelly can
It's
make
like-
all types of ammo except for arrows, because she doesn't have woodworking.
Oh. Oof. Well, could she get like the normal arrows and then enchant them after the fact, or is it like during the making process?
I think it's in the making process.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shame. Alright.
right.
Um.
So need
So does Kane say anything about the ego boost? Say weapons. You got something that Nala would love. Because he's put him on the spot with a smile. He knows Kane's got something.
Well, by the looks of her, it seems she could equip and use just about any kind of weapon. Let me see if I've got anything lying around.
what were those swords? They're only used for like show, like they're for fucking huge. Like the Goran sword, like the one I showed you.
Jeez. No, you put the Goron sword in this game, Cal's gonna be like, give me that.
Cal's already got a big, stupidly overpowered sword, okay?
Give him 2 of them, and he's gonna run home with them. Be like,
Yeah,
a
Cal
long
can
time
dual
ago,
wield, so he doesn't fucking need that shit.
A long time ago, I designed a sword where it basically had pipes in the middle inside of it, and the pipes led into a liquid nitrogen container that was on like a batch. It was like Cloud's Blade. Remember that?
Buster
Final
sword.
Fantasy? Yeah, and the thing where you press the button and the liquid nitrogen will activate in the sword, so it basically, if it hits anyone, it freezes while cutting through. So it did like ice damage bullshit.
It was a big boy frost brand, but more tech than magic.
Yeah. And then then I made a blade that looks like a two-bladed, like on both sides it's a saw basically, but it's coated with like a thing that alchemist fire basically. So it lights up when you strike in the match for the hilt of the blade.
Okay. Going through his various supplies and taking your size and the weapons you already have on you into
So you don't could work
his
as
considerations.
Mike, you cut out for
Ah.
a moment there.
Yeah, taking a good look at Nala and the weapons she currently has on her into consideration, he's going to go into the far side of his shop and pull a +1 great axe off the wall. How's this look, lady?
That looks nice, but I need something that can work with the shield.
Something a little small.
I'm probably looking around the.
Sorry, everyone just cut out for me. I didn't hear you what you say.
I said something a little smaller then.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything that do you have anything that does elemental?
Can you hold on
You
1
literally just bought a weapon that does elemental.
I know, no, I was talking for her.
second? I don't just.
Yeah, he has magical weapons, not so much enchanted weapons. We already bought all the enchanted shit he has.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do.
Out of character, how much does he have any +2 weapons? Like longsword?
He currently only has +1s.
Good. Well, she goes, it's such a last minute, request. If you just have anything magical with a little additional oomph to it, it'd be fine. For a longsword version.
He does have a +1, at least one +1 longsword in stock.
I'd be very disappointed otherwise. I'm like, really? Come on, man. No. Yeah, that'll work. How much is that?
150 gold, I believe it is.
Sure, I'll
Had
take
to
it.
look at my thing of Snelly's prices over here. I had to make a whole write-up of all of Snelly's prices for different shit, just because, hey, other people sell enchanted shit too.
Phew.
So yeah, while you're having that interaction, Cal's putting on his new bracers.
Hey, fair enough. Get into that ring.
How big is this? How big is this blade I have?
It's a short sword, so for your size, it'd be about a long sword size.
Yeah, I take hold of it by the blade and look at it.
I assume you're going to be getting a tuning to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck with that haunted spirit, my man. This is out of
That should be
character. Just good luck
interesting.
with that.
Well, your identify would have revealed if it was cursed, which it is not, so...
Interesting.
It's just got a
okay.
spirit stuck in the blade. It was so attuned with its original owner
Is
that
it
when
is
he
that one of
died,
those
it
talking
became part of
blades?
it. Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I always wondered what it was.
I
never known a
have
talking blade.
I have a whole sheet of funny shit it's gonna yell at you.
Oh my god. Is it who I think it is?
It's possible. I can't read your goddamn mind.
Look, it's a lost spirit bard. That's about it. If you had a little affinity to lightning, extra bounty points to what you're thinking. This is all we can tell you, man.
Okay, so having bought all the equipment we desire from here, I assume, where are we headed next?
He will say.
Wait, I just wanted, like, I have a little more money. If there was anything else he has for protection.
Well, he's
I
got
can cut.
+1 armors,
Oh.
shields, shit
Do
like
you have
that.
a +1? Do you have +1 studded leather with Maria?
Yeah. I need a studded leather. That's the that's the strongest one I can think of. I can
Yeah.
How much is a +1?
Yeah.
Give me
for my size. You just like look at me like, hmm. You know the funny thing about it, if I can get like a medium-sized shield, I can use it as I can hide behind.
You have to
It'd be-
learn how to carry it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It would look like those shields from like in the police forces, like the SWAT shields.
Yeah. Yo, I just imagine for some reason Maria going down the route trying to get Shield Master, the 1 feet. So you actually do that anytime you make a deck save, you're not even dodging anymore.
Okay, so it'll be 85 gold for +1 studded leather.
85.
Yep.
805.
And someone mentioned a shield.
+1 shield.
Where the hell are shields on this list? Oh, fucking
Man,
right there.
They're technically less rare than the armor, so it's probably
Yeah.
cheaper.
That's only 45.
I have here.
He does only have 1 shield in stock, though.
Okay.
At least +1 shield.
This is what exactly I have left.
I think you have more money than Cal does right now.
Really?
Yeah, Cal bought a bunch of shit over the break week.
Oh.
Yeah, Cal's got 523 gold and 6 copper. Or not 6,
made-
or not copper, silver.
Yeah. I spend that entire time teaching them how to sing that Lego Movie song.
Okay, so where are we headed next?
How much will they do for the shield and the Sentinel level?
The shield was already bought by now, I
Yeah.
believe.
They only
but
have
the
1
armor
+1
is-
shield.
Yeah, and I don't think you can use it unless you're a Valor Bard? I don't remember. A certain type of Bard, but...
Well, she can
alright.
use it, she's just not proficient in it and doesn't gain the AC bonus.
Like I said, uses it.
Plus,
Alright,
you need to actually equip it, unequip it every time.
Yeah, so with Maria, I mean, they have one studded leather that you can get that's 85.
Alright, I'm gonna put it in to what I get. 85?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I'm now down to 300. So yeah.
You know it's 85, not 850, right?
Yeah, you put an extra number in there.
So
Oh.
like, wait, yeah, you can add like 770 back.
Yeah,
Can you wait.
yeah, just go back to the 1207 and then use your calculator again.
Hold on, I got yeah. You're looking at 11 for your gold.
How much I get?
No,
how much you have
you're,
total?
yeah, when you just add the +1 armor.
Oh,
in your
so it
sheet,
wasn't 100.
and you-
It was 85. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you will have 1,100 after you buy it.
All right. This is the amount I will have. All right.
Yep.
All right then.
So just help you out with the math and brackets real ease. But
Oh,
yeah,
we need to get rid of-
after that,
Let me get rid of the stunted leather.
after that purchase, Arn will say that he's gonna start heading us towards the manor, and I know Kai's gotta go in a minute, so if we want to start up the beginning of next session with that, we can.
Yeah.
I believe the
But,
plan was to go visit your family the next morning, so it'd probably be a better idea to go to the inn,
Okay, sorry. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
which would
I like
be
to tune
the
to my
sleeping
plate as
siren
well.
over there.
What's the sleeping siren man by? Should I take a TM?
Should you what now?
Should I take a guess at who's running the sleeping siren?
It's your sister.
You can.
Alright. I'm gonna take the left field guess and say Irony's going to come up. It's a kobold.
No.
Damn. Got 1 for 2. I wanted to try for 2. Alright, who runs the sleeping siren?
Give me a second to get.
Do you have a
everybody
kobold in your family?
inside.
No. Dude, this entire city is not my family. Metaphorically, but not literally.
Give me a sec to drop our tokens in here.
If there's a ow. Of course, if there's like male kobolds like see me, they probably have a history of it. It won't be my stud and leather.
Okay, tokens all distributed. Scroll, damn it. So we walk into the inn, and where the hell's the character sheet?
Is that a naga?
No. We are met with a rather short woman, at least short for the taller characters. Still a little bit taller than the smaller characters. Matronly
this
old
place.
lady, but her skin is blue-green.
I like this place. That's bigger than the other place.
Well, that's because this is an inn and not a tavern.
She a hag?
She's a hag. Well, she's a half hag.
Oh, I thought you were trying to describe basically a hermold.
What now?
Furbolgs aren't blue-green.
So,
Canonly wise, not critical role wise.
No. Well, I don't watch Critical Role, so I just thought that was... I thought they ran the gradient from blue to green.
Nope, they're light blue.
Interesting. Anyway, so would I know her name so I can greet her by a name basis?
Give me history.
You don't remember the old lady sleeping siren?
To be honest, Arn probably never slept at
Never
Sleeping
slept in an
Siren too
inn
much.
when his mansion's on the other side of town.
Yeah.
You remember her once... Well, you might remember once overhearing her tell someone that her real name is unintelligible to most people. So everyone calls her Gran.
Okay. If that's her saying that, he'll say, "Good afternoon, Gran."
Well, hey there, young lad. Now, why do you look familiar? Let's see if she can make a history check to know who the hell you are.
I will not be hiding the ring, so let's say that has advantage. Give her that one. I'm literally on no alert mode because I'm at home, you know what I mean? So, like, it's not hand in his pocket or nothing.
Oh, that's where I know you from. You're the Lord's boy.
The Lord's
Hello.
how much is the rooms here?
It's 2 gold a night there, dearie.
Alright.
Zanala's going to do her thing she hasn't done in a while since
Is
you've
it
been
for-
sleeping at
along
the
with
same
you?
end. You can only do so much.
Right.
I'm assuming you're referring to performance.
Yeah.
Yes,
Entertainer
entertainer.
background. I like to help
Popular
you with
by
that.
demand.
Yeah. I'm just gonna assume everybody's joining in.
Yeah, I don't know if she gets any just innate bonus because
Not really, she
who
just
I
gets
am playing
advantage.
bongo. Okay.
We'll set up over here, I guess.
Because we're quite a popular band in Sintra. If you don't
Would there
mind,
be
we can
like,
put on a show for free.
would there be-
And
people
we
here?
have new music.
Oh my god, you got music. That is too funny.
I got new music.
New music. Oh. One actually has lute. Oh, there we go.
Lute, drums, and flute.
Oh,
All right.
That helps.
And it's got an Arabic twang to it, so it goes with Maria's belly dancer thing.
Oh, look at that. Oh my god. That's funny.
Anyway, give me a sec to roll how much you're getting for this.
When this is probably the first time we've had like proper performers at any inn here, because I don't really think bards are a common see around here. We've got multiple people with instruments, and it's a fun time.
I like to throw this stuff as well. Maybe have little lights and stuff like that flickering around, making it all very fancy.
Yep, and Nala has her little loot that also has enchantment on it. So brings
So
up.
yeah, we get 548 gold.
Oh
Whoa! What kind of fucking money do these people have? We're in the
Well,
wrong
hey.
place, guys.
Let's move here.
Like I said, this is probably the first time they've heard music in a long bit. They're like,
Okay, we gotta fucking make trade relationships with this place.
I gave Nala a big smile because he might have told her something about not super commonplace.
So,
around
how much
here.
was that? Was that each, or?
No, that was for Nala
Total.
to figure out how we're splitting.
500 and what?
485.
I thought you said 500.
I thought you said 508, but okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
508.
Yeah, the music got
Oh.
kind of loud there.
Okay, everyone gets 120 each.
Yay. Recoup some of what we
120?
just spent.
Yeah, and now I was gonna look over at Aaron and be like, "What is wrong with everyone?" this is.
They
this
like
is,
their music.
This is. She's like. She leaves and whispers like, "This is like. It's a part of what we normally do."
Hey, told you that if you wanted to pursue music as a thing, that this would be a good place for it. I wasn't lying.
And I'm going to give everyone an additional 500 XP for livening these people's lives up.
Huh, okay.
When he wants to secretly level up too, when we get higher.
Cal is still about 6,000 XP away from leveling up.
I thought he was along. I thought he was along with Nala on that.
Now,
guess she's-
me and John Rex talked about that earlier. Somehow Cal and Aaron got way ahead of you.
Wait,
Dude,
how much?
Kala is.
Wait,
she's gone.
wait. How much do you have now?
I'm at 42,975.
Oh,
Hi.
bro, what level are you?
8.
8. I think we're all three of us are 8. It's just
Yeah.
the.
We're all
closeness
8. We're just
9.
in different realms of shit.
When did we level up to 8?
What? Recently, 2 sessions ago for you, I think.
Did I leave early?
It's possible.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm level 7 still.
I think. Okay, actually, I
just
think
got
the
level
DM.
7 today.
I think the DM over the week gave you XP and put it in the discussion chat. So that's not entirely your bad. But-
What was it? 2,000 or something?
500. Calm
no.
down.
500. Okay.
Maria, you're behind a couple levels because you missed some. You either didn't participate in combat, or because remember you didn't join us in that arena fight back in the Dragon City.
Oh
So
yeah.
you missed out on XP for that. So you are behind us, and I'm over here like, how? I'm still 29,000. How the fuck did you get 42? Like, so
Yeah, we were trying to figure that shit out too.
I'm 90% sure you just did not add 1 battle's worth of XP, and that's the problem, because I should
Yeah.
not have almost 10,000 higher than
Yeah.
Yeah.
we were
So
literally.
I'm at least with I'm at least with John on this one, like with the XP wise, because we've been
Yeah.
in almost every single battle together. He might have a little extra one for taking on that one hobgoblin by himself, but
Yeah, 'cause the Hobgoblin was a level 8 too, so. I don't
I'd
have
say bare minimum give her 36k or 37.
something like
If you
that.
want to be nice, give her like the exact amount, because that's fine.
Oops, I put the wrong
Yeah, it
fucking
should be
thing
somewhere around the mid 30,000s.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell
But I'd
calculations
argue a
went
little
wrong,
above
but
because, like I said, we didn't have too much difference, and I know I got a good chunk from the boss, but I ain't get like a super load of XP from the boss. So like,
So I'm a level 8. I am fine with starting with like level 8 XP. I just didn't know I was level 8.
yeah,
So
you
I'll heal
know
it.
it.
But
Did you not roll your hit dice? I thought.
No, because no one told
Oh,
me
yeah.
we leveled up.
Yeah, no, you have 76. So yeah, because you're always have a little higher than me, higher hit dice and all.
Okay, well someone else did that because I would have leveled up. Because I
Yeah.
get shit at level 8.
Yeah, you got an ASI and you got your HP. Alright, hey. So DM, is she gonna be like, you want to make her like 36k or 37k? Somewhere like that?
something like that.
Yeah. There you go, Kai.
I'm just gonna add that 500. I mean, yeah. And you have the DM player, fucking character, so you can add any XP you want. So that doesn't
Alright.
count. As long as Aaron's not too far ahead of me, I'm fine.
Wow, I see how it is. You're welcome to be making a case
you
for
really
you.
have to fix my character sheet to get the overloaded character thing off me.
The what?
If you go to break your overload character thing,
I've always had a +4, right? Maybe that's where I went wrong. Maybe I just
The carrying capacity, because you have it set to track that.
So, question, what do you mean +4?
no. I'm just talking to myself.
There, your encumbrance is off.
thank you. I need to remove that other leather and replace it with the +1 leather.
Yeah, if you type it into the compendium, there'll be the plus variants.
Anyway, I need to get going, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
And that is where we
Just
shall
wanna
end the
claim your room?
session.